Korean gent. But now he's facing his biggest challenge yet by playing the founder of one of the world's greatest religions, the Buddha.
I remember being on a plane going toward Nepal, and a man who was working as a steward that day was, you know, he had seen Point Break, which is a film I had done, and he was like, "So what are you doing next?" And I told him, and he says, "Oh great, what are you playing?" And I was saying, "Well, I'm going to play Prince Siddhartha." And he kind of stopped, and he just said, "You can't do that." And I was like, "Why not?" Because it's Buddha.
Filmed at a cost of $35 million, Bernardo Bertolucci's latest epic, Little Buddha, also stars Chris Isaak and Bridget Fonda as a Seattle-based couple who discover the essential truths of Buddhism. And Keanu, too, had to seek enlightenment before filming began.
When I first knew that I had a meeting with Bertolucci and what it concerned, I started to read up because I didn't know anything. And so I just continued reading, and I sought to learn how to meditate.
A dedicated actor, Keanu lost over a stone in weight for the role and endured hours of makeup every day. Did they actually dye your skin that colour?
Yeah, every morning I would get stained. Yeah, it's cool. It's
Michael Jackson styling, except he goes whiter, you went darker.
Yeah, yeah. It was kind of like Michael Jackson. You know, it was great to be naked. I was hoping that chicks were watching.
Well, the hair and makeup certainly passes the test, but as all serious Keanu fans know, it's his accent that's usually bogus. Remember Dracula and his Dick Van Dyke diction?
I traveled with the film company for a couple of weeks before I was involved, just to be in it and get out of the West and just to begin. And the day before I was going to shoot my first scene, Bernardo asked me to have an accent.
Who are those men? Tell me, who are those men?
They are men like the rest of us, my lord, who once sucked milk from their mother's breast.
And why do they look like that?
They are old, my lord.
What do you mean, old?
First lessons that the Prince Siddhartha comes to realize is that the existence of suffering, of old age, you know, of sickness, of death.
Old age destroys memory, beauty, and strength. In the end, it happens to us all, my lord.
To everyone? To you and to me?
In Buddhism, they say that, you know, your greatest enemy is your best teacher. So that while they're cutting, supposedly you're supposed to be, if they're sawing off your arm, you're supposed to look up and just say, I'm sorry that you are doing this. You know, not for me, but for you, that you are in such a state of confusion and ignorance about your own existence that you cannot see the suffering and pain that you are living in your act against me.
From the sound of it, it seems there's another convert to the rank of Beverly Hills Buddhists like Harrison Ford, Tina Turner and Richard Gere. But Keanu dropped his Buddhism when Bertolucci said that's a wrap.
There's a film that I just finished called Speed, and which is an action picture. I'm chasing the mad bomber who's Dennis Hopper, and I play Jack Traven, SWAT, Special Weapons and Tactics.
Bye everybody! Let's keep in touch, okay?
The word.